what I wanted you to do on this front handout is literally take the value they gave you, replace it with the value in the problem, and simplify. So if they tell you S is -3, everywhere you have an S, you plug in -3. So you'd have -3 plus -7 over -1. -3 plus -7 is -10. -10 divided by -1 is 10. Where you have to be cautious is if you have something squared. So this is like -4 times -7 over -2 squared. But the -2, if you do it on your calculator, goes inside the parentheses so that the bottom becomes positive. A negative times a negative is also a positive. So you get 28 divided by 4, and your answer is +7. Because all the negatives ended up canceling out. So I think we should be okay with that. And then on the next page, my goal was to have you solve equations. In order to do that, I gave you the steps to solve equations. So when you're solving equations, the first thing is to combine like terms on the same side of the parenthesis of the equal sign. Then move all variables to the left and numbers to the right. And then you do your order of operations backwards. And then I gave you an example of how to do that. So like in number 1, you had 4n minus 2n on the left. So 4 minus 2 is 2n equals 4. And then you have to get rid of the multiplication on the variable by dividing. So you got n equals 2. And number 3, you wanted to combine like terms on the same side of the equal sign to start. So you have 3 equals x minus 5x, which is -4x, plus 3. Subtract 3 from both sides. So you get 0 equals -4x. And therefore x had to equal 0. Because the only thing times a number to equal 0 is 0. Yes?
When doing that, like when you get 0 equals 4x. I thought it was just 0 equals -4. So that's like, I forgot the x.
I got you.
I put no solution.
If you got a number like that, then it would be no solution. Okay, number 5, -12 equals 3 minus 2k minus 3k. So you have -12 equals 3 minus 5k, because you combine like terms to start. Then subtract over your 3. So you get -15 equals -5k. Divide those sides by -5. And we get k equals a +3, because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. And then in 7, you have 2 choices in 7. You can distribute to start and get 6 equals -3x minus 6. Add 6 to both sides. Divide by -3. And you get -4 equals x. What you'll notice is sometimes I have the variable on the left equal to a number on the right. You can also have a number equal the variable. The symmetric property of algebra says it doesn't matter which order you write it. -4 equals x is the same as x equals -4. These are the same. Alternatively to distributing, if the number on the left and the number on the right are divisible by each other, so in this case 24 divides by 6, you can actually just divide out that GCF. So 24 divided by 6 is 4, leaving you with negative x minus 3. Then you can add your 3 to both sides. Divide by negative 1. And you get x equals negative 7. So doing 7 and 9 either way is perfectly fine. So it doesn't matter if you divide or distribute, both will work and give you that correct answer.